I'm in the OKC underground right now. I recorded it. I started this above ground, but when I went below ground, I lost signal and I had to connect to their Wi-Fi. If you want to check out the OKC underground, I would recommend going to Dow Parking. You can see down there's a sign for it, Dow Parking. It is across the street from the Oklahoma City Bombing Memorial at 4th and Dewey. It's on the southwest corner. And then you come down some stairs and you're here. This is the northernmost part of the tunnel. That is the doors that go to the city courthouse, I think, or county courthouse, one of the courthouses. So you can't go through there unless you have jury duty, and you have to have a key to get through there. But anyway, so this is the underground. It's been around since the early 70s. It was built kind of as a way to get around downtown and not be in the weather. Oklahoma City doesn't have the worst weather, but it doesn't have the best, and we do have our share of icy, snowy, rainy days and hot summers. And the underground is climate controlled. So all along the tunnel, it has some historical pictures of Oklahoma City. So there's the courthouse. That's the courthouse that I mentioned there. And this has pictures of the old courthouse. Some of this was stuff that was destroyed in the Murrah bombing. But you can see some Oklahoma City history. Now, if you're on Harvey, did I say Dewey? It's a 4th and Harvey. If you're on Harvey, there are several businesses that have a entrance to the OKC underground, and it's literally called the underground. You could see it here. A few years ago, they kind of branded it, and there's the map, and you can see the hours are 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. So that's from Oklahoma Natural Gas. They've got a stairway to it, and there's not a whole lot. A lot of people have come down here and they've seen my pictures or a video about it, and they've come down here and they've been disappointed that there's not a lot down here. And there's very little retail down here currently. When I was a kid, there was a lot more. I don't think the tunnels are any longer. There's just some areas that they've closed off. I mean, and you can see, if I'm still recording when I go past there, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's not that they blocked off part of the tunnel, it's like they blocked off where the stores were. And even then, there wasn't a lot of stores. It's mostly like restaurants. But I like coming down here. So OG&E, which is the electric company, they have an entrance here. I don't think I've ever gone. Yeah, I have. Someone's sleeping. Usually down here they patrol it, and there are cameras, so they don't, there are cameras, so you don't usually have a problem with being bothered by anybody down here. Oklahoma City isn't real bad in terms of, panhandlers. There are panhandlers on the highways or in the intersections, like on the on-ramps and stuff, but I don't feel unsafe walking around downtown. But there's definitely more homeless than there used to be. And I would say if you went west of downtown, because there's a couple places that offer services. There's like an overnight shelter for people. And so of course, if you go down there, there's a lot more people hanging out. Okay, so we kind of reached the first branching area. So we'll go down this way. And you see the hall is red. That was one of the rebranding things they did. They put all these colored lights in here. Now, there's a business. I've never seen anybody down there. But anyway, but there is the lights are off now, but there's a little receptionist area down there. But I've never seen anyone down there, and I've come down here quite a bit. So again, you'll see there's more pictures of like historic Oklahoma City. The first library. It's really cool to see this. There's the current library was built in 2024, or 2004, sorry. the Cox Convention Center. When I was a kid, that was the building that we used to go see wrestling in. That was the main arena, and then they built the Ford Center across from it for the Thunder. So I come down here. So here's a, this is like a little, I don't know what you call this, for a parking garage. There's a parking garage over there. So, and I don't know what garage this is, but this would be the one to come down if you didn't want to have to do stairs, because there are no stairs on this one. You could park down here, or there's an elevator. There used to be a bench sitting here, and it was a great place to sit and draw and drink coffee, but post-COVID, they've removed it. There were several benches down here that they've removed post-COVID, unfortunately. So this doesn't go very far this way. This is the Oklahoma County office building and courthouse. I'm not going to go up there, but you can go up there. So I'll walk up here to the stairs. So this dead end here is basically, if you're in the courthouse, it's great because if you have, I had in that parking garage that I pointed out at Dow, and then I would come down here because it was cold and snowy outside. I'd come down here and I'd go to jury duty without having to exit out into the weather. So, but I'll tell a funny story. When I did have jury duty, I was on a murder trial, and we sentenced the guy to life in prison. Well, with no possibility of parole. So we got done, and afterwards, some of the jurors, the judge wanted to talk to the jurors, and she was kind of talking to us a little bit, and then we left. Well, wasn't the DA, but his staff was out there. The ones that actually tried the case were out there, and we were talking to them, and so we kind of delayed. So I finally leave, because we kind of quit midday. So I finally leave, and I come down there, and I realize, like, right there is the family of this dude that we just sent to life in prison without parole. And they were like in the lobby. I was like, oh man. So I came down the stairs to go to my car, because I think it was snowing that day. And I go down there, and I hear the door close up behind me, and I realized they'd come down the tunnel behind me, not after me necessarily, but behind me. So it was a little like, oh boy, but I don't know if they didn't recognize me, which they may not have, or they didn't see me. I think I was wearing like my bright red jacket though. It'd be hard to miss me. So here's some stairs to Plaza parking and an elevator. So it'd be another place. I've never parked in Plaza. I usually park a couple miles north of here at my wife's office, because I park there for free, and it's gated. I don't have a key to the gate, but she can lock me in and let me out and stuff. Anyway, so this used to be a restaurant. This was a pretty big restaurant. When I had jury duty the last time, I would come down here and eat. But it's completely shut up. There was a business that was doing something out of here, but it hadn't been a storefront, oh, maybe since COVID. COVID has really changed the downtown Oklahoma City area. So this is the walkway to Leadership Square. I'm not going to go up there, because last time I filmed up there, they got a little agitated. But I'll walk up here. So that you can see there, that's Leadership Square. Excuse me, sorry. So I'll go here to the thing. I wanted to get out of that gentleman's way. So there's a parking garage at Leadership Square, but I don't think you can park here if you're not I don't think it's public parking. Anyway, so there you can see it. Now, I'll walk over there and walk out occasionally. A lot of people are coming to the office. So, Leadership Square has a food court. It's got like 3 businesses, 3 restaurants in it. One's a sandwich shop, kind of a chain sandwich shop, a local chain. One is just a freestanding cafe kind of deal, and one is like Asian, I don't know if it's ramen or, I think it's poke bowls. I don't really know what that is. This used to be my bank. They moved. They have TVs at various points. That one's playing ESPN. They used to play CNN on all the TVs down here back, I'm going to say in the early 2000s. And I kind of miss that, but I think that, you know, news has gotten so controversial. And I think Oklahoma, it would be safe to say, is kind of a conservative state. And CNN, the C is not for conservative, let's put it that way. And so I don't know if they got complaints or whatever, but somebody decided. So they don't do CNN, they do ESPN or the Weather Channel. But I miss the days when you could turn on CNN and it was literally just news, you know, not politics, but just news. Okay, so here's some more photos of old businesses. It's amazing when you come around. I mean, look at this. It's like some old movie theater that was in Oklahoma City, downtown Oklahoma City. It says in 1921 it cost $700,000, the Criterion. Crazy. There's nothing like that in downtown Oklahoma City now. There used to be an art installation thing that was right here and it projected some animation there. It was kind of cool, but they took that out a few years ago. Underground will be closed on Memorial Day. It's closed on holidays. And that's the bad thing about the Underground. It's only open on weekdays. I work half day Friday, so I come. I know today's not Friday. I'm off this week, and next week, but so you can't come down here on a Saturday. It used to, it was open Saturday and Sunday. It was open every day. So this is a mural, and I obviously they used to have a mural I liked a lot better. I wish I had pictures of it. This has been here for years, maybe like 5 years. The one before this was really cool. It was like black and white, and it was a city, but it was obviously not Oklahoma City. It looked kind of New York because it had bridges. I have an idea. I want to do a mural on here. I don't know if I got the energy to do it, though. I'm not a mural guy, but if you look, their wooden panels are screwed to the wall. So I think I could do my idea and then bring it down here and screw them down. But my idea is I want to do kind of like a comic strip. This is a security office. I want to do kind of a comic strip. So here is a parking lot. I've never seen this door unlocked. Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. But anyway, I think there's parking over there. So here we're in the blue tunnel. And I think that's a mechanical closet. Right here, cleverly labeled exit, is an exit that goes up to the street. And it comes out, I'm not sure where, but if you're familiar with the area, it's by the First National building, like on the side there. But there's no door handle on the outside, so you can't come down in that area, which is kind of a bummer. But so I'm gonna come down here. It's kind of a long area here. I like what they did. I'll show this here in a second. I like what they did down here. And this is a part of the remodel. So there's somebody's office that has a lobby downstairs. Never seen anybody go in and out here. It's an oil place. I like that. I don't know if you can see that picture of Steve McQueen with a gun. Anyway, I thought that's pretty cool. So down here, there's a video that's running some sort of animated thing. This has been here for a while. It's a loop. What's it called? It's created by Oklahoma City-based arts collective Opus 46. Yeah. Anyway, kind of cool. The music's kind of bouncy. So here they've put this, let's see if you can see it, this metal that's got holes in it and along the wall. It kind of angles back. So there are lights on the floor and lights on the ceiling. And then there's holes where they can plug in to vacuum and that sort of thing, where the power is. Anyway, that's kind of cool. So here's a photo series. It's basically, I killed, I can't. I don't know, I don't think I've ever read the story about it, but it's basically, it's these people that have, they're all over 90. I think most of them are like 99 or 100 or more. And they're kind of given like their life advice, which is kind of cool. I mean, I've read them all. You know, take it as it is. Anyway, that's kind of cool. I don't think there was anything on the wall here before, so I'm glad there's something on the wall. Looked a little blank without anything. And it's better than the mountain drawings. Okay, so we're coming down here to another T, and they don't have a map on the wall. If they had a map on the wall, I'd kind of show where we were at. I'm gonna get dead-ended up here because there's a bank, and I think they have a cow if you videotape in the bank lobby. Oh yeah, there's a map, so I can show you where we're at. So this is kind of a cool little spot. There's kind of another little yellow hall. So let's see, let me put my coffee down. So we've gone down, we're right here. So that's Broadway and Kerr. So we've gone, yeah, that's right. We've gone through the thing there. And so this is like that dead end. So you can see there's a lot that goes south, but there's a little bit going north, and I'm gonna walk up there. There's something specific I want to show you. I'm not gonna leave the underground because I'm hooked up to the Wi-Fi, and I don't want to lose my live feed. But if you go down here, so this, going through here, it's some sort of state office. And I don't know what it was before, to be honest with you. But you can see, I don't know if you can see it, Oklahoma. We've adopted kind of this little, let's see if I can angle so you can see it, little logo that looks like a, I don't know what it is, a star. Yeah, I'm sure it all represents something. Anyway, this is a state office. So if you work there, you can come through there. I forget what it is, Social Security maybe. So if you come down here, you see these metal things. It's kind of like, what in the world is this? So it comes down, and they kind of tangle. It almost looks like vines. And again, I'm not going to go out here because, like I said, I'm afraid I'll lose my signal. But they go through, not through the glass. They go up to the glass, but it looks like they go through the glass. So if you come out here, it goes up and out, and you can see the tentacles go up there. And if you go topside, there's kind of this statue. It's pretty big. It's probably 12 foot tall, of this bug-looking creature, and that's where the tentacles come to. It's kind of cool. At one point, I considered drawing a Dungeons and Dragons style map of the downtown underground. I thought that'd be perfect to put like the, I don't know, the big boss or whatever. Anyway, I'm about done. So I'm tracking back now, but I wanted to show you that. And if you're ever down here, you should check that out. I mean, it's pretty abstract. Let me put it that way, you know. But I mean, it's cool that it's there. I mean, it's cool that somebody spent money to make something that was interesting and not just boring looking. So here you have the yellow lights. You see they're kind of haphazardly placed. Normally there's music playing down here. Usually it's like some sort of like jazz ambient type stuff. I don't hear anything now. So I don't know if they've got it turned off. So here's the second mural down here. And I like this one, but I think in the yellow, the colors look a little funky. It's by Silly Strong, 18. So this is 5 years old? No, 6 years old. Oh, 2024. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so down here, I'm gonna go, this is one of the areas where there's some offices down here. Again, if you're familiar with Oklahoma City, I'm under BC Clark. It's 101 Park Avenue, and you can see like that changes. So this is like what they own, and there's a guide. So there's offices. They must be closed. There's like somebody's break room down there. You can see. I'm gonna walk down here a little ways, and you can go up here, and you come down here. It comes like in the, it's a lobby. It's open. Anyway, there's the stairs that go up. So I was gonna show this. There used to be, so there's restrooms here. You know, anytime, yeah, see they're locked. They've been locked since COVID. Anytime, if you travel, you know, anytime you're downtown or whatever, you always want to know where the restrooms are. So that's always good information to have whenever you're out and about. And those restrooms are closed. There are restrooms at Leadership Square, and there are restrooms. I'm going to go down here, and I'll show you. Okay, so at the bank I'm going to go to, there's restrooms. So this is the Skirvin. This is the basement of the Skirvin. You can go in there and go up there. I won't. There's a pool down there actually. They have a pool in the basement, but it's kind of a historical hotel. It was abandoned for a long time, and then I guess Hilton took it over. That's their old. Apparently, they had a tunnel for a long time before there was a concourse here. So again, more historic photos. And if you want to read about Oklahoma City, you can you could spend a day down here reading about all these pictures. And the pictures are really cool. I'm kind of running over. So this used to be a Chinese buffet. If you see my Facebook page, you'll see a lot of pictures of that. This survived the pandemic, but closed like the next year. And so it's been closed for a couple of years. And so I'm always astonished because the lights are on in the kitchen. I'm like, who's paying the electricity? I keep hoping that something will go in back in there. If I had the money or desire to own a restaurant, I would consider putting it here. It'd make a great pizza place. Or I'd like to own a Pinkberry. It'd be a great Pinkberry spot. But, oh well. So, down here, this is one of those spots where I was telling you there were businesses and stuff down here, but it's closed off. See, these doors are locked, and they've got, I don't know if it's like really dark tint or they're opaque or whatever, but there's stuff over there. I think it's a parking garage maybe, but these are not open. Oh, it's paper. You can kind of see it's paper. Somebody's torn it. I don't know if you can see through there. Oh yeah, they're doing work down there. It's the basement of something. So this used to be open, and it's weird. You go up here, and it would come down over here, right where those stairs were. Now this has all been remodeled, where this carpet is. For a long time, this was closed. There was a wall right here. It actually was sheetrocked. Because that is the First National building. Now the First National building was recently renovated because of it was empty, and they renovated it. I came in and made it a hotel / apartments. I think it's long-term apartments, but they redid the entrance. So a lot of people have come down here from there. So this is kind of a new thing. So I'm going to come down here, and this is a bank. This is my bank actually. So you used to be able to go up here. There were a couple of shops up there. So I'm going to go through here, but I'm going to cover, because you can't record in the bank. So I'm going to cover my camera and stop talking when I go through here, because I don't want to get in trouble or kicked out. But there's a little bit across this I want to show you. So just bear with me. You'll probably see the inside of my pocket for a second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm recording. Okay, so I went through the lobby. I came down here. So this area right here is pretty cool. So there's some escalators going down, obviously, as you can see. But this little area here I like, and I'm about done. Let me continue here. Noisy. I would sit down here if there were benches. So this around a holiday. Of course, it's the Thursday before Memorial Day, so it shouldn't be an issue. But there was it was locked because they were closed. So this is Continental Resources, which is an oil company. They're building. I think that's a real cool picture, by the way. Let's see. I'll go through the push. Okay, so this is kind of, I don't know if it's a little break room in their basement or what you'd call it. Usually there's not a lot of people down here, but they have a company gym here. There's a place called Be Healthy, another restaurant or place you can get, I think it's like smoothies and stuff. So this is the last leg of the journey. Smells good down here. They must be cooking something. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Going down some stairs.